This is the CRT effect, and today I'm going to show you exactly how to do it. Make sure to watch to the end of the video. I'm going to provide a lot of extra tips and tricks. I don't want you to miss a thing. Let's get right into it. So the CRT effect is very cool. As you can see, it's kind of like an old CRT monitor, like what it would look like through the screen. And I love this effect, not only for music videos or just to have a cool cutaway clip with a different effect to it, but also this is perfect for screen recordings. Instead of having your screen recording look, normal, it really elevates it to give it a new feel and really brings your screen recordings to life. So let's get into how to do this. And it's actually pretty simple. I'm using this Drake music video as our example for now, but you'll do this the same way. And then actually, once you have the effect that we build now, you can just copy and paste it above all your other clips. So let's start by creating a new adjustment layer. And you're going to click this little new item button down here. Click adjustment layer, and we're going to drag this on top of our clips. Now, first step, we're going to go to effects and search up mosaic. And you'll see there's a few different options. There's the stylize, dissolve, and legacy. This effect will be under stylize. Super important to use this one. So as you can see, our video is now pixelated. We need to adjust how many pixels there are. So we're going to go to num tiles and change this to 200. And as you can see, if you zoom in, now the tiles are much smaller. The softness should already be at 0, but if it's not, just change that. Make sure softness is 0. And then lastly, you're going to change the stroke amount to 30. As you guys can see, it's starting to kind of form up, but there are quite a few more effects we need to add to really pull this off. But before we move on, I just want to remind you guys, we're posting at least one new tutorial every single week. So if you want to continue to become a better video editor, learn more tips and tricks, make sure to subscribe, comment what you want to see next. Let's get back to the video. So what you'll do now is go up to opacity and change opacity from 100 to 10. And now it's just a bit more subtle, a bit more realistic, but this is fully customizable. If you wanted to play around and see what different amounts look like, we could do like something like 30 as well. And that still looks pretty cool. Next step, we're going to add another adjustment layer and drag it on top of our clip once more. Space it out through the entire video. If you want, go back up to effects and search up RGB split. I'm sure most of you know what RGB split is, but it just creates this like kind of red, green, blue color shift effect, kind of like that vintage style. And that looks pretty good. I think I'm going to change this down to maybe from 1 to 0.5 or 0.6, just to make it a bit more subtle. I like the look of that. And I just changed the horizontal split. That's all you have to change for this. Now back to effects, search spherize. And this just gives it a bit more dimension. You'll see we'll have to change the radius to 1000. And it almost becomes like a bit of like a bubbly effect, kind of how these CRT monitors were oriented. Again, I would say start at 1000, see what it's like, and then maybe adjust it based on what you want to see. And I always like to have the bubble kind of look like it's perfectly center on the screen. So you can just mess with center of sphere until it's exactly how you like, just like that. Now back to effects, search up focus blur. Change the blur amount to 20, make it a bit less blurry. Softness to 100, just softens the edges so it's not as dramatic as a shift. And then we're going to change chromatic aberration to 100. These are very subtle things, but just makes it a tiny bit more better, a bit more dynamic. And the last effects we're going to add is strobe light under stylize. Add to our adjustment layer again. Make sure the strobe color is white. Blend with original to 98. Duration 2.1. And period to 0.2. And now we have this perfect CRT effect, easy as that. And for future reference, now that you have these as adjustment layers, you can just copy and put it over as many clips as you want. Unfortunately, you cannot save these as a preset. You can't save adjustment layers as presets. I wish you could, but you just have to copy and paste these adjustment layers for as many clips as you want. And one thing to note, I have included the link to this project file below if you want to go and check what I did, or even just use these adjustment layers for yourself. Access to that is in the description. So just to show you an example, say you wanted to record yourself in Premiere Pro. Here I have this clip from a recent tutorial I did. And you can scale, you can adjust. So say we'll do that. Just like I mentioned, you can just copy and paste these over. And look how cool that looks. Like, isn't that such a cool little effect? And then if you wanted to, say you're doing a screen recording and needed to change like the position, you can search up the effect called transform. drag it onto the original screen recording, keyframe position, change shutter angle to 200, and scale if you wanted to adjust the scale as well. And what you can actually do is reposition, scale up, and the focus automatically changes. So you can do like this, move some frames forward, and then go to the left. So watch how clean this looks, right? So you can do that effect as well with transform. It looks super cool with all the other effects in our adjustment layers if you add transform to the original clip and make your adjustments through that. So just a quick tip as well for that. But that is how you do the CRT monitor effect. And if you made it this far, make sure to subscribe. Don't forget to check out Mirror Camp and join our online school for more.